guys, welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. I'm about to show you how to make something very mouth-watering and yummy. The season of love is upon us, and I'm sure most of you are looking for ways to impress your lovers. Well, I've come to your rescue, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple dessert recipe that is called strawberry labneh. Now, this is a simple dessert treat that you can have together when you're chilling on the couch and watching a movie, or when you're together in bed, whispering soft and sweet words into each other's ears and just tingling each other and just having your treats. I tell you guys, it is the perfect treat for the perfect love night. And guess what? The ingredients are very affordable, easy to find, and the process is super easy and super speedy. So let's get right into it. Okay, so like I said, there's no technicality involved at all, but it's always advisable to make your dessert a day before Valentine's Day because it requires a waiting period of about 6 hours, where you would have to wait for the yogurt to strain out all the liquid from the yogurt. I'm going to show you as we begin. And then, like I said earlier as well, this is actually very affordable. With 3,000 naira, you can actually achieve this dessert for 2 or 3 or I think even 4 people. So let's get right into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is start with the yogurt. Over here I have a plain yogurt. You can also use Greek yogurt for this. You can use low-fat yogurt or whatever kind of yogurt you have available. I'm just going to transfer everything into this mixing bowl right here, scraping out all of the sides because there's no waste in my kitchen. Afterwards, I'm going to throw in some honey. This is just liquid honey. Everything is going to go right in as well. I'm going to throw some vanilla extract just to give it some flavor. You know, I'm all about the flavor, guys. And now I'm also going to throw in a pinch of salt. Now, the pinch of salt is also going to help with the liquid extraction because I want to extract all of the liquid content from this yogurt. And that is why it's going to take a long time in the fridge. So the salt is going to help with that. Afterwards, I'm just going to stir all of this together to thoroughly combine it. Already smells so good, looks so creamy, and looks so beautiful. Okay, so next up, what I'm going to do is bring in my second mixing bowl, and on top of the second mixing bowl, I'm going to put my sieve. Now you can use a sieve or a colander if you don't have a sieve, but just ensure that you place the sieve right on top of the mixing bowl, and then there is enough space between the sieve and the bottom of your mixing bowl so that when the liquid content is straining out, it doesn't touch the sieve. That's if it becomes full. So just ensure that there's a lot of space between the sieve and the mixing bowl, okay? So afterwards, I'm just going to further line this with a muslin cloth. Now you can use any fine cloth or even a napkin for this, but it's always advisable to use a muslin cloth, just a transparent cloth that is really fine and allows for stuff to strain out perfectly. Okay, so I'm just going to line that like so, and then afterwards I'm just going to transfer all of my yogurt right into it like so. Wow, this looks so creamy, so delightful. It's very easy to make, I promise you. Okay, so I think I have all of that out. What I'm going to do next is just gently wrap this all up and just tie it up to form a knot. Like so. I'm so excited, or rather I get so excited whenever I make this dessert treat. And I'm just gonna, you can see that the liquid is already coming out. Can you see? See, I already have so much liquid in my bowl. So I'm just gonna put this in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. You see why I say it's important that you make it a day before Valentine's Day so that you give it enough time to strain, okay? So this will go into the fridge for 4 hours. But for the sake of this video tutorial, I already made one that has been in the fridge cooling. Let me bring it out and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I made this yesterday and just kept it in the fridge. and you can see that it has thickened up, and look at all of the liquid content that came out of it. So this is what you want. You do not want this. But you can use this to make other dessert recipes, and you can also use it to make your smoothie. So instead of discarding it, you can just put it in a bottle and save it up in your fridge. Or you can also use it for, I'm going to make a strawberry puree, and I'm going to use it as the liquid to puree my strawberries. So you don't necessarily have to discard it, okay? So what I'm going to do is just take this aside and transfer all of this into my blue plate. I wish I had a red plate though. It's Valentine's Day. Everything should be red. I'll think about it next time. So I'm just going to, you can see how it has thickened up. It looks like soft cheese. It's so creamy. Oh God. So beautiful, so delightful. I feel like just going in, but let me just continue. So I'm just going to set this aside. We're not done. I'm still going to create other stuff that I need for the plating. The plating is where the beauty of the dish is, and I'm going to show you what to do. But first, let us puree some strawberries. So in my blender, I'm just going to throw in some strawberry pieces, and I'm also going to throw in some icing sugar. All I want to do is just make a puree. Nothing serious. And like I said, you can use the liquid from the yogurts, just a little bit, a tablespoon or so, because it's actually really sweet. Okay, maybe 3 tablespoons, just to help blend up the strawberries. Okay, so I'm just gonna close my blender and blend this all up. Okay, so that's the strawberry all blended up. I'm just going to transfer it into this small mixing bowl right here. Now it's okay if you still have some strawberry lumps in the puree. It's totally fine, and it's very edible. I'm just going to set this aside, and then I'm going to proceed to chopping up some almond nuts, and then halving or quartering some of my whole strawberries. What I'm going to do is just place my almond nuts right on top of my chopping board. Let me just quickly grab a knife and just proceed to chopping it up into really tiny bits. Truth of the matter is, you can use whatever kind of nuts that you have available. You can use pistachios, you can even use peanuts if that's what you have, or cashew nuts. Cashew nuts works. I've tried it with cashew nuts. It's amazing. So I'm just chopping.
Can I use coconuts?
You can use coconuts if you want.
Oh, okay.
Just go wild, whatever your taste buds like. Just be very creative with it. Okay, so that's the chopping of the almond nuts all done. I'm gonna set this aside, and I already have my strawberries cut in half and quartered as well. And it's time to assemble this all together. So for plating, all you have to do is just use an ice cream scoop and take just a spoonful of the ice cream scoop and just place it in each serving plate like so. You can have 2 scoops or 3 scoops, but I think 2 is working just perfectly well for me. This already looks super gorgeous. Then afterwards, I'm just gonna take my strawberry puree and just drizzle it right on top of each yogurt bowl. I think it's safe to call it that. So I'm just drizzling it like so. You can do more, you can do less, whatever it is, just go wild, okay? And this is the second one, doing the same thing right here. This already looks super duper pretty. Afterwards, I'm going to take the strawberries that I halved and just place it right on top of each, like so. And then for more pop of color and for more yummy taste, I'm using some shortbread biscuits. Now you can use whatever kind of biscuits you have, but I find the shortbread actually really work perfectly because they're super creamy and they're very delicious. They go just well with the Labneh. So I'm putting 1 on each, like so. And then afterwards, I'm just going to garnish with my chopped almond nuts. Just sprinkle it right on top, like so. And then I'm bringing in, for a pop of color, I'm going to bring in some mint leaves and just place it by the side, like so. Look at how pretty pretty this looks. Now tell me, there's nobody that you give this to that will not first look at you and like, oh baby, you did the most. Thank you so much. But don't forget to put your spoons, okay? I'm putting some dessert spoons just right inside the plate, and my strawberry Labneh is ready to be served. Who is going to be my Valentine? Who wants to be my Valentine?
You can send in your votes into this number 3322115.
This is gorgeous, right? Okay guys, so now you know how to make a strawberry Labneh. Now I'm going to put the full recipe details on the website. The link is going to be in the description so you can easily access it. And then if you like this kind of videos, please kindly give us a thumbs up so that we know. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell just right beside it so you can get instantly notified whenever we upload a new video. I will see you again next time with another beautiful recipe. Until then, remember to share so much love to everyone that comes in contact with you. Remember, it's a season of love. And be very kind to one another. And also love yourselves generously. I love you all. Take care.